So hopefully we're live now and the mic is working. Technology never ends. Welcome back to the the Artist Studio, everybody. We have a pretty good... Let me reset. I just tried to go live and the mic wasn't working and it's thrown me for a loop. But it's working now, so let's just calm down. All right, today we're going to be working on the magic sword. We're going to be getting the hilt and the handle hopefully done today. We'll see. We're just going to be working away in the studio and we're going to have a good time. So stay tuned. I don't know why doesn't that look right at the moment. Whoop. There we go. That was way too loud. Probably heard a lot of echo there. Okay. How are you all doing today? Hope you're having a pretty good Tuesday. Sorry, I've been away from the studio for a little while. I was actually preparing to do an art show this past weekend, or an art showing of sorts, but that got canceled last minute. So all that prep time that I was putting aside, taking away from the studio and doing some original artwork, unfortunately didn't come to fruition. So I'm kind of have some other plans for that, but maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more through the stream. But today is going to be all about getting back into things and getting back into this magic sword. I'm hoping that we can get a good chunk of the hilt and handle done today. Some minor updates about that. Let's just send you over here. Originally, I was going to have a jewel here that was backed with an LED. The LEDs, the solder piece on them started to fail on me. And I got exhausted with it. And you know what? We've got to move past the difficult parts of this build. And so I just cut it off. And in place of it, we're going to have some non-glowing gemstones that we're going to create sort of a socket point for that on that side, and as well as the other side over here. Other things that we are going to do today is create a closure, end closure for the battery compartments, because currently they're, well, my original method was that I had glued these bolts in under here. Hard to see, but that didn't end up working. I tried to put my bolt in, and the nut started to twist, and it wasn't really affixed well enough into that spot. So I ended up having to basically tear it out, and that's why this isn't really glued down anymore. So if that fails on me, it's going to fail on the user in the future, and so we need to come up with a new solution. So I got these snap buttons that I found in my sewing kit, and what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to attach the bottom part of the snap here, one above each of the compartments, and we're going to create a sort of a leather-looking kind of enclosure. I have a drawing from, I'm not sure if this was shown on a previous stream, but I have this sort of drawing or idea here. So instead of these two separate points, it's going to be one joined one. So these pieces of leather will look like they're coming from this, I don't know. Why leather? I think I wanted to make this area feel softer, because these are axes, and I feel if the user were to get into close quarter combats, they might want to have more control over the axe itself, and so having the ability to use some leverage on that area. And so if it's that leather, it's, I don't know, it kind of relates to it sort of being like a handle. I think it's also kind of cool. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and make this enclosure with our little gems on it. So that's going to be nice. And then while we're at making fake leather, which I'm going to do with some craft foam, and we're going to embed some texture into it, we're going to make some leather wrap parts for the handle, and then we're going to get down to the hilt. So off camera, I found this piece of recycled plastic. I think this is from a tape roll, and then I just drilled a slot in the side here for me to feed the LEDs through. What we're going to do is glue this down here so it's nice and solid, and then we're just going to build up around that to make sort of a nice little pommel that has a glowing edge along the sides of it. Haven't quite figured out the aesthetic of that, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Before we get into enclosing some stuff up, I found some Sugru, which is a kneadable putty. This stuff is a bit older, so it might not even work for me. Used by 2018. Yeah, it might not even activate for me. But the idea is that you should be able to work this and make a putty that I want to enclose this with. So we're going to start there. If that doesn't work, then I also have some hot glue. I think that might work. Let me go. Cam. There we go. Oh, I also have. We'll turn. No one's in chat right now, so we'll turn chat off. Alright, I'm having doubts that this is gonna work. This stuff doesn't feel. Yeah, this stuff feels spent. Yeah, this is basically what it turns into when it's completely dried. I'm wondering if all of mine are like that. This one literally has a hole in it, so I know for sure it's like it as well. Yeah, this one's spent as well. That's too bad. Any of them good anymore? This guy. Come on, hopefully. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's a spent as well. That's too bad. Guess we're gonna have to use hot glue. My hopes up for that, but at least I can get rid of this. It's just clogging up my storage material bins. Okay. Hot glue, I guess. that guy down like that as well. I don't know if I want to use hot glue, maybe use super glue for that. In the meantime, what we can do is start cutting out the piece for it. No. Love you. Enjoy your trip to Home Hardware. Not that I can think of right now. Not that I can think of right now. Oh, toothpaste. We have Sensodyne. Just Crest. Strictly by Crest. Brush your teeth, everybody. And Benjamin. Okay. Something I had in mind was first these kind of straps go around the... I'm gonna unplug this door for now. The straps go around like this. And Benny, your tail's blocking my light. And you're messing up my shot. Go. Keep going. No, there isn't a box up here. You're right. I need all the space for the sword. So I'm thinking the two sides like that, but then there's also this wrap that goes... Benny, no. First off, I've got hot glue here. Didn't make you space today. So I don't want you in my space today. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nope, off. Okay. I was thinking these sort of wrapped pieces like this. That might actually be easier if I cut out strips. So we need this LED to stick out, be visible, because that's actually our light controller for the remote. Bearing that in mind, maybe it comes out the side. It's out the side there. Yep, I think easiest method of doing this is going to be just cutting out nice new strips using this piece here. So hot glue gun's ready to go. Cheap dollar store glue guns. It's funny, last time I bought a glue gun and spent money on it, not just a cheap dollar store one, it broke almost instantly on me. I was very frustrated. And so I said, well, if they're all gonna break, I might as well just buy dollar store ones. I could fix it, but it's like a plastic part in the... basically this part here broke on me. It's very frustrating. So what I'm going to do is using hot glue to keep it mostly in place, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to use some acrylic modeling paste to conceal a lot of this. Just basically need that little port. That's the battery. When you want to use battery power, these are full of lithium AA's. And you'll have enough power. Plug that in here. Like that. Or this will just come out the side. Same with that visual port there. This just comes out, and you can plug it into the wall. Okay, let's grab this. And I'm going to set this down. I need a bigger studio. I was very frustrated today with too much stuff in my studio today, and started getting oversensitized, hitting things, and not on purpose, hitting things on accident, and I realized I am just out of space here. Where did my snips just go? That was probably them. Oh, they're there. We're done with the hot glue for now. fixated on using the brown stuff here. So we're into the other room. See if I can't get some of the same matching color. So my hair today has been driving me nuts. So I got a haircut recently. And, it's been a love-hate relationship with the new haircut. So, I mean, that's just my hair in general, I think, actually. So before I got a cut. Today I'm not liking it. It's just getting in my face too much. Back in a moment. Any more of that exact cardboard, so that's what I have to do. Alright, I was wearing this earlier before stream. It's just helpful to keep the hair out of my eyes. Oof. Actually, don't mind this either. Keeps the glare out of my eyes as well. Annie, look, you almost landed on a knife. No. No. I'm also shedding like crazy lately. I'll bring a box back and set it over. These are too short also. Alright, let's try again. little thinner. I guess the full length of this is probably be good. I think I understand the solution. I think it's just 2 thinner straps. I think I need to worry about not me measuring. Okay. So I think these will work better. This cardboard doesn't curve as well as the other cardboard. It's irritating. There's this cardboard. I wish you did it. One of those ones in half. See, I like cereal box more than I like pizza box. From before was length, but if it's not as wide, it should be able to wrap it in a bit closer. I'm hoping that the length issue will be resolved. Fits. Oh, the problem then is on this side. I didn't realize, I kind of forgot about that. I guess they have to wrap. Ooh, that's kind of sharp. Does a wrap like that? I immediately like that. I think that looks really cool. We can go right to the center on that. And it comes up and around. Of course, this is middle as well. Gems is will get fixed into that spot there. I think what would be smart is if we made them overlap just a little bit and we gave them a hard edge that kind of wrapped over the top part of the guard, and that would put a little less strain on our snap buttons, so there wouldn't be any forces going this way, the snap buttons. In order to pull it off, you would have to just flick those pieces up. That would look kind of sharp. think these are already the exact length they need to be. So I think we can do first is glue these pieces together. I kind of want it to cheek out a little bit. Maybe not go perfectly straight. It was angled a little bit. Like that. Perfectly straight is pretty good at concealing the battery compartments perfectly. You can always add a bit more cardboard, I think. This just looks a little cooler with the man without. Kind of looks more proper when it's straight. Alright, so we're just gonna stop thinking about it. We're just gonna move the original idea straight. There. This over. These there. What I should do actually, I should tape it in place. So it doesn't move from the spot. To ensure these are the exact same length, I'm just going to make a cut. Make some cuts. Can't see my marks. Welcome back. Oh, you did? Did she mention the extra pots that she had? The flower pots that she had? No, it's okay. So the snap buttons will go on the backs here, get affixed to the hilt here on each side. So snap, 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 snap. So the rest is about, let's pretty it up, I guess. This ultimately was the hardest part, was trying to figure out the enclosure piece, how it was going to properly work. So I'm happy that this is constructed. It's an interesting little piece of hardware for the sword. All the rest here, need to close up all of these openings here that we see in our sword. Okay, that's 1 hour in. I think we're due for a break here, so I gotta do some stretches. When I get back, we are going to start covering the holes up. We gotta create a sort of a crown piece of cardboard that goes, connects these pieces of hardware together. Then this, we'll probably give this an initial wrap first before we go into... No, you know what we need to do? We need to actually play with some of the foam craft to create artificial leather. And then, yeah, hopefully get down to the pommel by the end of the stream. Alright, back in about 5-10 minutes. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Let's get covering up these holes. The other piece of cardboard that I had previously cut out to make the axe shape, and then I ended up making a much smaller profile. I think we're going to recycle these. These. Hey Ben. Not really an optimal time for you to be in here. I love you though. Yeah. I really don't have a spot for you. We need all the space that we can get. The sword's massive. Okay. I'm gonna do these in here. And we're just gonna cut the excess off after it's dried. Know what that means, Benny? You gotta go. You got to go. I need more room, so you've really got to go. You're not helping me. Come on. Come on. Off. Thank you. Wake you guys up a little bit. This is gonna be a challenge, but mainly because the sword is just so unwieldy. I don't have no hands. Sorry, I can't get a good camera angle of this one. Well, actually, you're maybe seeing it in the little picture in the corner. I should wear an inflated mask for this one. Yeah, my hair's still bothering me. a good shot, right? Back of my t-shirt. Well, those just need to dry. I think we'll let this sit aside for a moment. We come back to this guy. And okay. So a few different colors. I think we'll just stick with this red. Should hopefully be enough to get us around the sword. But if not, these oranges as well. Maybe the black is better. Leave those up just in case. First things first, just try and make some texture. Some old aluminum foil. We'll do versus correct our camera angle. Go. A nice crinkled up aluminum foil ball. What we do is just start I don't know if that's picking up on camera. We're definitely adding some more kind of natural texture, natural looking texture to it. Kind of hoping for some deeper grooves. Wondering how I could create that texture. Here's a bigger ball. More aluminum foil and more random shape. bad. Just could be better, you know? It's not bad, but it could be better. Just do this. Ooh, there we go. That's getting a little bit closer to what we need. In order to make this piece work, we might have to go diagonally to the full length of the foam. So what I need to do is I need to make a foam piece that is, what we could do is probably just make one straight piece there, a triangular piece in there that makes it look like it's a second piece, or we make it look like it's one whole piece, which is probably a better idea. So it would have to get cut in a kind of a funny shape. Good idea. First, we'll cut it to the proper size that it is. This. Okay. This is going to. Well, I guess we're using orange now. I have registered that I was grabbing a different color. Need to make another one of for the other side. That's going to fit perfectly there. Hopefully it fits perfectly on this side as well. It does. Excellent. So let's make another one of these. Message from my neighbor. just need to beat these guys up, make them look more like leather. One side is that guy. This side. These sides. Okay. Get the edges so it doesn't really look like a perfect foam edge. It looks more like a natural leather cut edge. I think we'll set this guy aside for a moment. We'll come back to him. Let's get the sword back up. Cut off the extra parts on it. More invigorating than watching glue dry, right? Damn it. Stick, please. Y'all can just stick to each other. Great. We'll come back to you. How am I going to do the other sides here? This one here is a common one that's a challenge to get. Okay, that is back a little bit. We'll clean up the blade edges a little bit later. I'd like to do next. Let's see if this still fits snugly. And to paint the insides here because they're a bit visible. We'll paint them black at the same time we paint the blade. What's next though is that we need to create sort of a crown. Alright, hat's going back on. Hair's driving me nuts. Okay. I don't want it that big. Just looking for a nice curve. I need to clean up. This is pretty rough, but let's see if it just magically works for us. If it does, that's pretty cool. But I suspect, no, it doesn't. Too dramatic of a curve. Well, maybe go the other direction. So I was gonna build kind of that crown and then think about the jewel, but what if we think about the jewel and then build the crown? So thinking on each side we have this little crusted jewel. I'm not sure how I want to approach this. I like that where it arches up. You can't even see what I'm doing. Just thinking, it arches up to that kind of a flatter part here. Allows me to create a little jeweled spot. If I make it an exact copy of this for the other side, I could attach them together, get it just in the right spot and glue it. I think we'll do that. I think we're coming up on the end of our stream today. Here, I'll make that, and then I'm gonna get this all wrapped down here with more of this foam. But I think I might get this done a little bit quicker off stream, and then on the next one we can wrap things up, and we'll also include a little bit of details in the pommel. We finished the construction of the sword, which is gonna be really awesome. And then the stream after that is all painting. Yeah, I'm just feeling a little tired. I'm gonna ease more into into streaming again. Yeah, just a lot of things to do for the studio. But yeah, definitely going to keep up with streaming. But I'm going to be concentrating some time into creating some new assets for the studio, for the channel, and then we're going to be entering into the 3rd season of the Artist Studio, and that means the content's going to change a little bit. And I'm going to be doing a lot more original artwork coming up. And possibly, yeah, stream after this is still going to be, this Friday stream is going to be kind of wrapping up this sword. And then we're going to be moving into the next sort of content for us here in the studio. I'm excited. I have a lot of sculptures that I've been doing, 3D sculpted paintings. Some really cool ideas that I want to share in the studio, and to do that, I really want to get a lot of the stuff that's on our plate currently off of it. That includes this sword. I'm being completely honest, this sword it's been a lot. I've enjoyed the process, but I also don't think I'm going to do another sword or weapon for a little while. The next prop build I want to make is another mask. I really want to get back into that, but I've been hesitant because of this project here. So I really want to just get it done with. So a lot of that means I'm going to be working on it off camera. And then getting I think the painting is going to be a really fun one, so it's going to get primed and all that before a stream, and then in the stream we're going to be painting, so that's going to be fun. Whether we do another stream of me doing the pummel and stuff, I don't know about that, guys. To be honest, I'm a little over this as being the streaming the streaming content for the channel. I enjoy painting more for my streams. As much as that's a disappointment for you, Adam, if you're watching this one. Let's just get the sword out of here, you know? Let's get the sword done out of the studio. Alright. So Friday, hopefully we'll be a lot further along on this guy. And then that'll be maybe the final stream of Friday. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not going to make any promises. But thank you guys for joining me today. As always, I want to just give a big extra thank you to, my one patron at the moment. But if you guys are looking for ways to support me here in the studio, then head over to Patreon. I'm giving away free coloring pages over there. It's like highly detailed drawings that I put a lot of work into. Right now there is a Zelda series that I had worked on early in the year, and it's just kind of wrapping up shortly. And so if you subscribe now, then you can get that content. But if you're watching this way in the future, then there's probably some other cool drawings up there that you can check out. Also, hopefully by now the Etsy page is up and running, and some of the content is uploaded there. Lots of new paintings coming out of the studio. I've been putting a lot of effort into my painting, and yeah, I'm going to be putting a lot of that up onto Etsy soon, because it was meant for the showing on this weekend past, but that unfortunately didn't happen. So yeah, gotta find ways to get rid of this art. I'll get rid of it in a good way. All right. Yeah, enough preamble. Thank you guys. Credits. Here you go. Thanks, dude. We'll see you guys in the next stream.